You are listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
I am the force of nature, the rolling boulder, the edge of the razor, Mr. Heavenly Touch, the one, the only one, the almighty one, touching more girls than Fonzie's kissed.
The almighty one, almighty one, the almighty one, almighty one, the almighty one, almighty one, hallelujah. You gotta listen to the show. The almighty one, almighty one, the almighty one.
And it is another Tuesday night at 8 p.m. It is time for another edition of The Almighty One Show, featuring your host today, the Almighty One himself. And I don't hear anything in my headsets. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, folks, it is 8 p.m. Another fine edition of the Almighty One Show here on Monday. Today is the Almighty One's birthday, and we are going to celebrate it by getting some people in here to roast me. We've got Dave Frank. We've got Sean Purvis. We got Ali, comedian Ali is going to be coming into the show. Kyle Roos. We're going to have phone calls from the likes of possibly Aneria Wilson, as well as Dave Hines. And let me see, Christopher Gorgeous might call in tonight sometime. Generic Wahlberg's probably going to call in and do a little thing. Mad Mark Wirtz is probably going to call in and do a little thing tonight. Yes, so we have another fine show as today. We are just going to go off the cuff. We're going to talk about some things. Really quickly, though, I just want to kind of get across that I found something in the news today that was very interesting. It seems that women who are the givers of life, and we gotta conclude that women are the givers of life. If it wasn't for women, people like me wouldn't be born and wouldn't be coming on to another fine show today. But yes, while women's breasts can provide nourishment and give life, women's breasts are also called fun bags, and they are definitely fun to play with. But did you know that breasts now can be considered weapons of murder? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, breasts have been condemned. A woman somewhere, where was it? Washington. A Washington woman accused of using her breasts to smother and kill her boyfriend. A Washington woman is accused of using her breasts to smother and kill her boyfriend after an altercation at their mobile home. Of course, it would be a trailer park. Donna Lang, a 50-year-old woman. How does a 50-year-old woman have breasts that large? So anyway, how is she able to even get her breasts to smother somebody? I mean, at 51, you would think that they would be old enough to, not be able to do stuff like that. But whatever. Suffocated her boyfriend to death with her breasts on Saturday, January 12th, according to Seattle's KIRO 7th Eyewitness News. Deputies called to the airport in Trailer Park. Okay. For a disturbance report, found medics performing CPR on Lang's 51-year-old alleged boyfriend, who was later pronounced dead at Swedish hospital. KIRO 7 reports that witness claims saw Lang throw her boyfriend down on the back of the mobile home. She was later found by witnesses with her chest covering the victim's face. Now, let me ask you a question. If she was indeed in her mobile home, what the hell was she doing with the windows open? I mean, how did people see? I guess, when in the trailer parks, when you have nothing better to do, I guess watching somebody else have sex is the only thing you can do. But it was funny that she was found. Let me see. What is it? She was found by witnesses with her chest covering the victim's face. Police noted the size difference between Lang and her boyfriend. She was 5'6" and 192 pounds. He was 5'7" and 175 pounds. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I weigh close to about 250 pounds, 280 pounds, whatever. And if I can't get a woman off of me, she better weigh about twice the weight that I am. If she's only 20 pounds heavier than me, I'm definitely getting her off my ass. Other women around the world are known to have allegedly used their breasts as weapons. In November, German lawyer Tim Schmidt claimed his girlfriend tried to smother him with her 38 double D breast. Schmidt said she pretended it was a sex game, the Daily Mail reported. I asked her why she wanted to smother me to death with her breasts, and she told me, "Treasure, I wanted your death to be as pleasurable as possible," he said. I'm sorry. Breasts as a weapon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, breasts are weapons of mass destruction. Quick, call President Bush. Get him in here. See if we can't find the factory. Because I tell you, it's definitely funny. But anyway, in about 2 minutes, we're gonna take a break. And we're going to start getting in Dave Frank and Sean Purvis onto the show to do a roast. That should take about a half hour or so. And then we're going to get in comedian Ali and Kyle Roos to come onto the show to do another roast. And then we should be having some call-ins as well. This is going to be a fun time. Apparently, I got a text message. Oh yeah, my friend from New York. Boy, could I roast you? E.T. would be the first line. Well, I would never forget the $1,000 worth. Whoa, no. I ain't taking that. Did you know Tammy? Oh my God! Wow. I'll tell you, when when you're getting old, when your friends start dying on you. Wow. That's wow. Huh. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Almighty One Show. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have Dave Frank and Sean Purvis onto the show to do the roast of me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this quick break, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes or so. So stay tuned to the Almighty One Show. I'll be back in a little bit.
I learned a new trick the other day, just to convince myself I'm not an old dog yet. I walked up the hill the Cedars Way, just to show myself I'm not over it yet. I went out to dinner late last night, just to convince myself I'm not an early bird. I have to sing the old songs every day, just so I won't forget the words. When you are racing your shadow, keep yourself turned towards the sun. When you are chasing your memories, don't forget what you've already won. Ooh. I got knocked out the other day, trying to convince myself I could go one more round. I let myself unravel just a bit, just to show myself I'm not that tightly wound. I stayed up until the morning light, to prove my candle can still burn at both ends. I broke my heart into tiny pieces just to show myself that it can still mend. When you are racing your shadow, keep yourself turned towards the sun. When you are chasing your memories, don't forget what you've already won. Ooh. Last night I took the neighbor children's ball so they get off my lawn. When no one was looking, I played catch until the break of dawn. When you are racing your shadow, keep yourself turned towards the sun. When you are chasing your memories, don't forget what you've already won. Don't forget what you've already won. Don't forget what you've already won. Ooh.
And welcome back to the Almighty One Show, where I have some guests on with me. I guess you're going to need to move over this way a little, too.
Dude, that's the introduction you give. Welcome back, where I have some guests. What the fuck is
Wait,
up
wait
with
a minute, hold
that?
on.
How
Yeah,
about
this is
welcome
my
back?
show.
Welcome
Welcome back to the Almighty One Show, where one of my
Now
guests
you're just
today,
gonna
the two
overtalk?
fattest fucks that I could ever find, Dave Frank and Sean Purvis. Say hello, everybody.
So that was absolutely
Hello,
horrible.
everybody.
I should get up and leave because your
I
introduction
don't pay. You know
sucked
what
so
they say.
bad.
There's a fucking door.
How about welcome to Comedy Slam Radio?
Welcome
and the worst
to
show on
Comedy
the
Slam,
network.
The worst show. Shit.
Absolutely.
I compete with your ass and do pretty good.
How do you compete with
I
me?
can sit back.
Because you and I are the only one who gets the stars that we do.
There we go.
Oh,
It's
there
good.
you go.
Oh yeah.
So this is Dave Frank and Sean Purvis hanging out with Hobo Jesus. How are you doing, Hobo Jesus? How are the people?
I'm almighty. They are almighty. The people are almighty, just like me.
What?
So if they're almighty and you're almighty, who the fuck's doing the show?
Nobody's mighty.
Well,
then.
you're not almighty, so.
I wouldn't want to be fucking almighty after it's been degraded by you.
This is weird.
Yes,
what do
well,
we-
tonight they are roasting me, so who's going to go first?
I don't know, man. I don't know if we got a barbecue pit that big.
We was gonna bring you an apple, but it seemed redundant. What?
So how long you been fucking up the airwaves now? About a year? Year and a half now? What's going
About
on?
the same amount of time as you, sir.
Yeah, I've been on there successful, having fun. You're on here for like, what, 3 hours a night annoying the shit out of people in fucking Taiwan and Japan and shit?
See, what's really gonna happen here is that Dave and I are
You're just mad because you didn't think of it first.
Dave and I are just
Yeah.
gonna yell at JT for about 15, 20 minutes, and then some comedians who give a shit about this are gonna come on roasting proper.
Yeah, I really just came out here to check out the new studio and hang out with my boss, Nolan. See
Yep.
what's going on. He shaved his head. He looks like all prim and
I
proper.
cut
He
my
must.
hair too
I
now.
don't give a fuck about you, dude. I'm not even talking about you. Why are you bringing yourself
Because
up?
this is all the Almighty One show today.
Why don't you trim that chest hair that's hanging out like fucking 4 feet past your shirt?
Because it gives me character.
You're like
Gives you
salting.
disgusting, gross hobo Jesus.
well,
look.
I wouldn't talk there much.
You're
Listen, mine is like neat and proper. Yours is gray, old, and fucking
Mine is
scary.
not gray.
You haven't shaved in like 4 minutes, and you got like 4. You're like a hairy Goonagoogle.
JT would have salt and pepper
Almighty.
hair, but he's too racist, so it's just salt.
Very good.
You're
so,
welcome.
Thank
that was
you
on
for
top of
inviting us
my-
down to the station.
Well, I'm
today,
glad to
Frank.
have you
That's
here.
good.
Say
Two
the
of my
same
closest friends.
Do not lie and tell people we are friends. I cannot truly, dude. Friends?
Yeah, we're friends.
Don't touch me. Why are you touching my? Dude, I don't want your fucking like hobo AIDSness or something. Don't
No,
be touching
don't
me.
compare me to Dave Hines now.
You got stains on your shirt. You got like weird red welts on your arm.
Yeah, well, you
There's
know.
no stains. What's all this shit? You don't even come to your own show clean. That looks like it's been
Well, I
there
forgot
for 4
to change
weeks.
shirts, so.
Oh, first it's not dirty. Now you forgot to change. You're not even in your traditional almighty
Oh,
one
Jesus.
shirt, the white shirt. Where
Yes,
is it?
because it's in the car.
It's in the car. Are you too fat
We've
and
only
lazy to go
got
get your
one.
own outfit for your own show?
Not as fat and lazy as you.
Dude, I drove all the way here and I came
Dre, I
to your
drove.
show.
I could walk all the way from where you live.
What?
What?
Could you make a sentence that makes sense, please?
You drove here, but I could walk here from where you live.
How does
Walk
that make
here
sense?
from where you
Because you
live?
called me a lazy fat fuck.
Dude, you couldn't walk here from where I live. I live like 25 miles from here.
That's okay.
You could not walk 25 miles. You can't walk 0.25 miles. You fat, overweight, hairy buffalo bitch.
Well, if you want to
Shut
challenge
up.
me
I
on
didn't
that.
ask you to talk.
Buffalo bitch. What is a buffalo bitch? A buffalo bitch. When breeding buffaloes, it's important to have you a buffalo bitch.
And the JT.
Because if you got too many buffalo stags in there, you just going to have a bunch of butt-fucking buffaloes and not any baby buffalo. I don't know. Y'all are just not even roasting. Y'all are just like full-on arguing.
I'm going to be quiet. Who wants to go first?
No,
Dude,
no,
the only
JT.
thing
I
I
don't.
need- I
I
don't
don't think
really
anybody
have-
needs an introduction.
Yeah.
I think Dave kind of went in there swinging.
Okay, well, Dave, go ahead. Keep
I've
going.
already been doing it.
Well, I want to hear what you have to
he
say.
called you a buffalo bitch.
Buffalo bitch, hobo Jesus.
Buffalo bitch,
That's
boy.
all you got, then,
Worst
you
show
know.
on the network.
Yeah, okay.
Where else do you want me to go? You haven't
Where-
shaved your face or anything in like months. You smell bad. I heard you stunk up the stage at the Tampa Bay be a radio show host. You went
Oh,
up
no,
there and
I
fucked up
smelled
everything.
good.
He smelled like poo.
I smelled like roses.
Roses or smell like poo. No, you frequently manure roses, so you should never say you smell like roses because then you smell like shit.
So tell us, what's going on with your life here? You got this shitty show. You're going to college. What's going on? Where do you hope to be one day?
Well, I have this
You're gonna
awesome
grow up
show
and
called The
fucking-
Almighty One. And,
What's your Almighty One show about? Tell us.
well, I have several comedians that are going to call in tonight.
No, in general, not tonight. 'cause
I
you
make fun of the news. I have a good old time. I have certain skits and things that I do. I now have a new segment. It's called the Running Illegal Alien. I get this Mexican who calls in, and he calls in from different cities. He tells me where all the illegals hang out, and then I call the police, and then he runs away to another state.
What?
Yeah, I got the Wonder Twin Powers of Hate, which is another segment, which
Dude,
we
I
talk
feel-
about things that that pisses off over the last week, like
How
that
come
fucking
whenever you talk,
cheesy
I
ass
feel
goatee
dumber?
that you have.
Wait a minute. Wait,
It's
whoa,
not
whoa,
cheesy.
whoa, 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 whoa.
And then we have stupid
Why are you
Xbox
worried
gamer
about
tags.
why are you worried about the Mexican immigrants? Shouldn't you be worried about like the Afghanis and Kuwaitis?
Because
and shit like
we
that?
have because that's the
Mexicans are
name of the
good.
freaking segment. God damn it, my show.
But it's not about
Let's-
Mexicans. It's about immigrants and the more
Right,
dangerous
illegal
ones are-
immigrants, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexicans. They all
So
live in the
just,
same.
You just want to speak to the Spanish.
They're all the
Right, the
same.
Spanish speakers.
You heard them,
The
brown people.
The Latin Americans.
The
No,
one that
they're
work-
not all the same because
the
I
ones
wouldn't
that
compare
come
them
here
to
and work
Filipinos
hard in
and
our
Laos.
country.
The
and-
Almighty One says, all you brown people are the same. Unwelcome.
Yes.
Unwelcome, he says.
Only if they're illegal aliens.
If you've got your papers, you're okay. So from now on, whenever you see a brown person in the street, demand to see his papers. Otherwise, have him get the fuck out of your city.
The Almighty One told me it was acceptable to
The
ask you
Almighty
for
One
your
says
papers.
I should check your papers, goddammit. Now, where are your papers? Come here, back here, Brownie. What do you need that gun for?
So aside from pissing off the Mexican
no,
and
Dave,
Spanish-
No, because it's a
Dave,
Mexican.
Dave,
There's a
Dave.
Mexican comedian in Naples,
JT,
and we do
JT,
this.
we need to know exactly why you have chosen the Wonder Twin powers of.
That wasn't my
hate.
name. I didn't choose that.
But you don't. But Wonder
I
Twin
didn't choose
powers.
that. I didn't come up with that name.
Yeah, but Wonder Twin
But it's your
powers
show,
have to
you're
have.
the final say.
They're twin powers. You can't have a single twin power.
No, I got a guy who calls in from Texas, and we
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
things that we piss us off over
no,
last
no.
week.
You cannot have a twin power of a single thing. Have you seen the show? Do you know where the reference come from?
Yes, I know where the reference comes.
Where does the reference come from,
It comes
JT?
from Super Friends.
It comes from Super Friends.
The
And how
Wonder
many
Twin Powers? The Wonder
How many
Twins.
twins were there in the Wonder Twins?
There were none.
How
There was
many
a-
Wonder Twins
There was 2.
were in the Wonder Twins.
2 in the monkey.
Now, how many powers
2. I have
did the
one
Wonder
power.
Twin powers
I have
have?
1 power. He has 1 power. He's
They're
a
both
ste-
the fucking same power.
He's a steering queer from Texas, and I'm the Almighty One.
You fat fuckers can't even say a sentence without hacking.
So,
I'm not hacking. I'm laughing.
That is
so
not
what
allowed.
JT would like to tell you is that this week on Wonder Twin Powers of Hate and Homosexuality, how do you have a single fucking Wonder Twin power? You can't. You can't have it.
Yeah, because I talk about things
You
that piss
can't
me
put
off here
one
in
hat on
Florida.
two ass
He
cheeks.
talks about things that pisses him off in Texas. So there's 2 different states.
So shouldn't
And
it be-
I didn't come up with the name. Nikki
Shouldn't-
Sunshine did.
Shouldn't it just be 2 morons of hate?
Nikki Sunshine was the one who came up with the name, not me.
Right. Like everybody here knows who your very first guest was, Nikki Sunshine.
She wasn't my very first guest.
She was the only one of any substance.
No, she wasn't.
Yes.
No, because
I'm
I had
smarter
Wanda
than you.
Sykes. No,
No, no.
definitely not. You were
Wanda
definitely
Sykes
not
was
smarter
on
than
months,
me.
months, and
You
months
were so,
after.
and Nikki Sunshine was on way before that.
That's why I said
Right around
she
the
was
time of Alonzo Bowden, my
that's
first
why I
guest.
that's why I said she was one of the first.
So,
Alonzo Bowden. He hasn't spoken to you since he spoke.
we're here
to
in
you,
the new
huh?
Tampa
He
studio.
doesn't
No,
talk
I
to
got
you
an
at all
email.
anymore? He said, "Don't ever contact me again. You
No.
fucking
It's-
crazy
no.
psycho."
It's got
Exactly.
some
You're right.
soundproofing.
Absolutely.
That's nice.
So why did you actually invite me here to just harass you? You know, I bet technically I don't even like you. So why would you bring me here?
You like me, you know it.
No, I
And
don't.
one
No,
day
I-
when I become
I'm pretty
famous
sure he
and
doesn't
you're
like you.
still here, you can remember this.
I'm pretty
What
sure
are
he
you gonna
doesn't
be
like you.
I thought you were already famous for crimes of the past.
Oh no,
you
I've
have an
grown beyond the
established
crimes of the past.
Don't you have an established record as like a child molester or something?
No, never.
You sure?
Absolutely. I have
toucher?
children, so I can never be a
Titty
child
toucher?
molester.
A titty
I am a
toucher.
titty toucher.
No, random titties in the street. Don't you
Yeah,
randomly
yeah,
flash
yeah.
people
yeah.
and
no,
shit?
No, oh, yeah. Okay.
Ah, dude, don't fucking show me. I'm not a broad, you disgusting, sick bastard. So,
You want to go now? It's your turn. I think it's your
Yeah,
turn. I think I've had
that's-
enough of Mr. Wonderball here.
No,
Can I
I
leave yet?
I don't know. I don't.
do I have to stay? Oh, wait, Sean, could you say something? Because I have to take you home.
Yes, that's right. So I'd like to thank JT for coming out and doing
Almighty
his
One.
show tonight.
Almighty One.
The only reason the Almighty One is here is because they called for rain tonight, and it's so hard to keep those crosses burning when it's raining.
You racist bastard.
That's right.
Buffalo,
I'm anti-Semitic too.
Buffalo bitch. I wouldn't fuck with the Jews. I don't. No, I wouldn't.
Well, every
That's-
time I'm sitting next to one,
Jews-
I feel like I'm in an oven. so.
Jews take really good records, and that's why
Yes,
you
but
should.
they have the most horrible
you
food.
should never fuck with.
Why
the,
do they have horrible food?
Just. I heard a guy on the radio. I think it was
So you're
Drew.
taking- so you're
hold on,
taking
hold on.
random
Drew.
facts that other people said.
Drew, who is
Drew
also
who?
a Jew from
Drew
102.5.
All right, well,
okay?
no, give him his
This
full
is what,
props.
This is
Drew
what he.
from
This is what he
102.5
says.
Capone.
I guess he's a Jew too. He says we have
Congratulations, Drew
we
the
have
Jew.
the horriblest names for food. When it comes down to it, Jewish people have the
So it
what
doesn't- so the-
chutzpah and matzah balls and
Chutzpah isn't
the
even
only
the name
thing
of food, you
whatever.
fucking moron.
well,
That's an amount of testicular fortitude that one has.
If you're a Jewish
Well,
man
okay.
and would like to give
Lox
the
is the only thing
Almighty
that I can
One
say.
a mouthful of your chutzpah, he'll be available every Tuesday night. That's
on,
right, Jewish man, and bonus if you're uncircumcised. Wait, what? No.
So what's up, JT? You were telling some
Almighty
more
One.
lies about how great
He was
you're not?
enjoying
Almighty
some
One.
chutzpah.
Oh, Almighty One. That's
The
right.
Almighty
'Cause
One
you
was
have
having
an
some
alternate ego when you're in
chutzpah.
here.
right.
Why are you afraid for people to know your
No,
real
because I
name?
want to separate the stage name from this.
Because you don't
Tasty.
want them to know on stage how fucked up you are in
Oh,
real
I'm
life.
definitely not fucked up.
very tasty. What? I'm just gonna ignore you all. Fuck y'all. Almighty Show's been taken over. Angry people.
You better shut the hell up.
Oh my.
your fat ass.
And from the Kid Toucher, he does a great impression of a Kid Toucher.
From the Kid Toucher. No, from the kid by a guy who is not the Kid Toucher.
Dave's picking on me on my show.
Wise
Flop, flop,
men
fizz, fizz.
say
Oh, what a relief it is. Is it time to go yet?
only fools rest.
No, I'm waiting for him to roast me.
Oh, that was it. I only brought two jokes.
That's it.
I figured with Dave Frank being here, I wouldn't really get that time at all. I mean, frankly, I'm surprised.
Well, then you know what? Shut up. Let him talk.
Wow, that's really gonna shut Dave Frank up, because he was waiting for the Almighty One to go, "Hey, yo, opinionated guy, shut up."
We don't care about his opinion.
I know, no, not really.
If you are interested in anything that's going on in the show, please feel free to call in. What the fuck is the number of your show, sir?
1-800 shuck my chutzpah.
1-800-HOBO-JESUS will get you in touch with this
813-235-0644 is the number.
There you go. So call that number if you want to ask JT stupid questions. If you can't
Almighty
believe he
One.
actually has...
Chutzpah in your mouth.
Stop correcting me. I'll call you what I want.
I have sponsors watching my show, bitch.
Who's your
Mwah.
sponsor? Name
They're
it.
not my sponsors yet, but they are
Damn,
watching
y'all.
my show.
So people that don't know you exist that may not
No,
want to
they know I
sponsor-
exist because I've made myself available to them.
But you don't have any sponsors.
They're looking at seeing if they want to. So you
Well-
have to call me the Almighty One
Why?
because I fucking said so.
Damn.
You freaking wannabe freaking
What?
Kojak
Wannabe?
bitch.
No,
Wannabe
what is
Kojak bitch?
Even bald, I have never put the correlation together, David Frank. Maybe
Fucking overweight.
I don't look like
fucking-
Telly Savalas, and I don't have bad teeth from sucking on lollipops like you brown tooth bastard.
My teeth are no longer brown.
Brown
Oh, yeah?
tooth
So they
bastard.
were brown.
That's because I was drinking tea all day that day.
So what's that brown thing right there?
Wow, that's not awkward or anything. So, don't you have some more victims you have to subject here? I mean,
Ollie, come save me from this torturous fucking show.
my time on the Almighty One show. It sure is informative when I need to know who to hate. I wake up every morning going, well, I don't care for them darkies, nor do I care for them Jews.
I love the Jews, but
I
they're
love-
my family.
I love the Jews.
They have all the money.
The Jews
You
are
should like
good.
the Jews.
Control the media.
Well, maybe.
They control what you're attempting to do, and you're bad mouthing.
No.
First
First off, that wasn't my words. That's words I heard on somebody else's
So
show.
why do you continually talk?
Because
about shit that-
I
let me
love to
finish
talk
the
about
sentence.
whatever the fuck I want to talk about.
But you're talking about what other people say. You do no work into the facts or get any information. You just re-talk about random shit that may or may not be true.
Well, if the Jews control the media, we've got some questions for
I don't think they do.
Rabbi put Jersey Shore on the air. I mean, we need to go. There you go. Listen, that was a shit show. Why?
But it made money. It made money. That's what
I
matters.
don't care that it made money. It's a
Come on, we got introduced to a whole new world of whores and hobos.
Yeah, you know what I'm really excited for is that that new West Virginia show, that like god awful inbred.
Did you ever see the wonderful whites of West Virginia?
I saw that. That
That
was
is
Amish,
crazy.
freaking mafia.
Oh, I
Oh
can't
my
imagine
I
God.
watch
the
Amish Mafia.
You would, you
Yes,
fucking
because it
sick
reminds
bastard.
it reminds me of me hanging out with my brothers and like the bullies when I was back as a kid. They're not some mafia. I'm gonna punch you. You
I'm gonna
made
steal
money
your
behind
horse.
me.
You sold the cow. I'm going to kill you now.
It's interesting.
that sounds like Dracula.
Yeah,
I-
well, most
I like
Amish
the
are
show.
from Romania. So Amish Mafia, that's good.
It's an interesting
I'm trying to
show.
figure out what I know I saw it over and over and over, and it was just a bunch of like inbred Southern girls just going, "We party hard round here," and he's like backing up they were hot, so they wanted a pool, so he filled his truck bed full of cold water.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice with a tarp, real classic. What your
I
people
watch
do?
classy shows.
You watch
like,
classy shows. I
like
think you're
Girls
fucking lying to
Gone
me.
Wild contests.
I didn't even need to cut you off. You just fucked that up. I watch classy television.
I watch classy titty shows.
Anything with boobs in it.
Normally it comes on at night when my wife's sleeping. That's what JC says. I'm not a racist, he says, because he married an Asian girl, but he ordered her online from a catalog, so I don't know.
No,
if that
I
counts.
won her in a casino game.
Whatever, my story's better.
No. It's typically old-fashioned, outdated, and overused. Mail order bride does not exist anymore. It's online bride.
Let's be honest. He bought her from her father.
No, her father and I don't get along in the same house.
Dude, I don't know if anybody.
Because her
gets
father
along
won it
with you.
twice. Oh, hey, oh.
Does anybody actually get along with you?
Yes,
Of
there are
course,
lots of
somebody's
people. I
got
got
to.
I got millions of fans.
Millions.
You're a fucking liar.
No, I am not.
You do not have millions of
I
fans.
have millions of fans.
Name one of them.
Million.
Avery Caldera.
Avery
Name them
Caldera.
all.
That's not even a million letters. Dude,
Comedian Rock Chalk.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're looking at people that are like on your Facebook, not that actually listen to your show.
No. They listen.
So how come nobody called?
Because I told them not to call till like after 9:30
but
my
I
time.
just told them if they were listening that they
well,
should call.
you know, they know better. Because
So everybody listening is smarter than you?
my fans love me
If
and
everyone in
do as
this
I
room-
ask because
So you
they
got, like,
have
the
It's
world's
good to
stupidest
fans.
I have people all the way from Russia listening to my show.
So do
Ah.
I. But
Yes.
but they don't
And the
actually like
Philippines. I got one better on you. Philippines, Vietnamese,
you. How is that
Chinese, because you can't get them slant-eyed
better?
people
Dude, I
to
have
listen
all
to
that
you.
shit all the time. What are you talking about?
Can't get those slant-eyed people. Listen up, slant-eyed people. If you want a voice,
going into this.
if you want a voice of reason, listen to the Almighty One.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who called the Vietnamese government up.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah. Who cares what the fucking Vietnamese
Who?
government? You called them and they said, "Please stop calling us, you fat hobo."
Who's
Jesus."
banned in 15 countries? The Almighty One. The Almighty One. One
The
is
most
for the
blasphemous
number.
show.
The number of countries he's still allowed in without mandatory extradition and
only-
ass beating on the way out.
Canada.
And the only reason that your intro is halfway decent is because you stole lines that I gave you, like the rolling boulder. Like-
Not all the lines
No,
you
but-
gave me.
Right. All the
okay?
other ones suck. The ones that I said were good.
No. The edge of the razor was mine.
And that's
Hey,
horrible.
hey,
Bullshit.
Dude, you're too fat
Force
to
of
stand
nature.
on the edge of the razor.
Right?
Force
I
of
am the
nature.
edge of the razor. Mr.
Dude, you
Heavenly
are too round
Touch.
to cut anything.
I am Mr. Heavenly
aside
Touch.
from a fart.
I am Mr. Heavenly Touch.
Bullshit.
I touch more girls than Fonzie Kiss.
What the fuck is wrong with
Isn't
you?
Fonzie gay?
No, he's not gay.
Oh, I thought he was. Is he dead?
No, Henry Winkler is not dead.
Oh, he's not gay or dead?
Not gay or dead.
Oh, man.
Is he brown? So
Is he
am I
a-
talking about him?
Is he a slant-eyed brown homosexual? Because you know we don't like them
No, I
slant-eyed brown
never said I
homosexuals.
had anything against homosexuals. I mean, my friend Avery is homosexual.
I know you like to
Oh.
put up your penis up against homosexuals. That's why you don't have anything against.
If I have
them
nothing
except your
against
pecker.
them, that means I'm not putting anything against them either.
No. You
Yeah.
put your penis.
No.
I
See,
you rubbing your penis on
I like
fucking grown man
girls.
ass.
And
I
by
like
nothing,
girls.
He means his butt.
See, you probably couldn't even tell the difference between a boy and a girl in the Philippines.
What is wrong with you?
Well, there's plenty wrong with me.
What makes you think I would ever go to the Philippines?
I bet you couldn't tell any Asian guy if they were dressed up as a girl. You couldn't tell. I guarantee it.
Dude, there's a lot of guys that could dress up like women that I couldn't tell.
I
Unfortunately, my
guarantee
name's
that
not- Will you stop
90%.
talking
No,
over me?
90%.
This is why your show sucks. You don't let people talk. You interrupt fucking everybody from Wanda Sykes, fucking Tom Arnold.
I never
Every
interrupted Tom
motherfucker that
Arnold.
calls in, you suck. That's it. I'm dropping the mic. I'm fucking out of here, baby. Mic drop. Was that good? Oh my god, my head hurts from the smell of patchouli oil and fucking Almighty One. This is fucking horrible. Are we done yet? What are you doing?
You know, I'm going to put this show on your page, too.
No, you're not.
Yeah, because
I already
when I get
untagged myself from everything you do.
when I get you and I start roasting your ass later on
You'll
in the
never
show,
roast my ass.
I will roast your ass later on. I'm getting everybody on this show later on. Yeah, that's right, because it'll be
Everybody's
my
picking on
fucking
me.
turn.
Ah! My name's Almighty One, and I'm gonna say mean shit.
You know why I don't give a shit if you say mean shit? Because nobody's ever gonna fucking hear it.
Oh, damn.
What?
Aside from the people in the studio, nobody's gonna hear it.
Bullshit.
He's saying your four Taiwanese
You know what? I'll tell you what. Fans
friends.
of my show need to call Dave Frank's show.
Please.
72. What is the phone number to your studio?
I don't take calls because.
Well, you know what? You're going to get
I
calls.
don't need them.
Yeah, okay. Go to Let's Be Frank with Dave Frank's Facebook page and tell him how much he sucks.
Yes.
I am a master sucker.
Please do.
Yes. He likes dick.
I was thinking of sucking on other things, but anything to
Sucking
get
on
out of
oysters?
this fucking show, I'd suck a dick to fucking leave here, man. Can I leave? Do I have to suck a dick to get
Yes,
out of the
part
room?
of. Hey, you know what? Both members of the Cholesterols of Comedy are here.
Both members is
Both
a few.
members of at least of
There
the
are
5
5
members.
people.
Of the 5 members, there are
Right.
3 members in here.
And the worst comedian is the one hosting the Almighty One show.
No.
He
By
goes-
the way,
No, you know
folks-
what? Next time I'm going second. You're going first.
So you want to have somebody that can outdo you, so you can try to follow me?
The Almighty
Follow
One is not
you?
exactly the
Why
old
don't
Matthew.
follow
If you go
you?
number 2, you would be following me, you stupid moron.
If you go number 1, yeah, okay.
I knew he was going. I knew he was going for the bathroom joke. I knew the shit joke was coming out. I'm like, he said number 2. Count down to shit joke. 10, 9, 8. Apparently, the Almighty One is not the Almathy One.
I'm white.
What's that got to do with knowing?
Well, thank God white people don't have
That's why I
math.
date Asians.
That's why Jewish people aren't
because it's
white.
hard to know that 1 is followed by 2.
Because Jews are good at math, and so are Asians. But we don't like any slanty
And we're not
brown-eyed
even brown. Oh my God!
gays.
Unless you're going in reverse, then 2 is followed by 1.
But nobody goes in reverse. You stupid fucking.
Oh,
moron.
really? Tell that to fucking NASA, you stupid jackass.
But we're not at NASA.
Well, we're
at a
close enough to it.
All right. Did I do my mic drop yet?
I think you did the mic drop.
Well, as soon as hey, Steve, are you out there? Yeah,
You
we're
think
we're
the
gonna
people
we're
like
gonna
hearing
take a
that?
quick break, and I would love to thank Dave, Frank. Thank you for being on the show,
I'm not going to shake
Shake
your
your-
hand, but I'll say you're welcome.
and thank you for being on the show, sir.
my
And-
pleasure.
And boy, you got a weak grip for such a big hand, and sweaty too. Do I make
So,
you
are you going
horny,
to say anything
baby?
back
Yes.
to us?
Oh,
Give us
yes.
Are you going to give us your charming wit of sarcastic nature and say something negative to
Are
me,
you
or
saving
what?
that to the end?
Well, I'm waiting till the end.
But I'm here now.
Well, I don't have.
You know what?
anything
This is
now.
bullshit.
So-
That's
You-
right. Mic drop, bitch.
you-
Get
you-
the fuck out of my studio. We're going on break.
This
Ladies and
is
gentlemen,
your-
this is the Almighty One show. I'll be
This
back
is
in
your
a
show,
second.
and you didn't even prepare anything for it.
Oh, I prepared.
But you have nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna go off the cuff.
So go off the cuff.
I don't have time. I got other guests waiting.
I've been hoping they'd come in here and save me from you this whole fucking time.
All right, this is the
Fucking
Almighty
crazy
One
bastard.
show. We're going on break. Thank you for listening.
Check
We'll
out
be
the
back.
Let's Be Frank show.
I learned a new trick the other day, just to convince myself I'm not an old dog yet. I walked up the hill the steepest way, just to show myself I'm not over it yet. Oh, I went out to dinner late last night, just to convince myself I'm not an early bird. I have to sing the old songs every day, just so I won't forget the words. When you are racing your shadow, keep yourself turned towards the sun. When you are chasing your memories, don't forget what you've already won. Oh, I got knocked out the other day, trying to convince myself I could go one more round. I let myself unravel just a bit, just to show myself I'm not that tightly wound. I stayed up until the morning light to prove my candle can still burn at both ends. I broke my heart into tiny pieces just to show myself that it can still mend. When you are racing your shadow, keep yourself turned towards the sun. When you are chasing your memories, don't forget what you've already won. Oh, last night I took the neighbor children's ball so they get off my lawn. When no one was looking, I played catch until the break of dawn. When you are racing your shadow, keep yourself turned towards the sun. When you are chasing your memories, don't forget what you've already won. Don't forget what you've already won. Don't forget what you've already won. Oh.
And welcome back to the Almighty One Show, ladies and gentlemen. And it is a continuation of my birthday bash where I am getting roasted, the Almighty One. And today we have two finer guests, much skinnier guests than the one that I had on before. We got comedian Ali, like Muhammad Ali, but more whiter.
Yep.
And we have Kyle Ruse,
Hi.
the more bearded one. It's kind of like the progressions of beards kind of grow. Anyway,
I got the
so
suicide bomber
we're
beard.
going to start this off. Do we want to flip for who goes first?
I think I'll go first. Okay.
You'll go first. Okay. Well,
You're better
ladies and
prepared.
gentlemen, comedian Ali is about ready to destroy my ass and open me a new one.
All right. Well, finally, my dream has come true. I'm on Comedy Slam Radio. Finally made it, Ma. Good Lord, wasn't there a weight limit in this room? How the hell? I see that Nolan Ray is here. I haven't seen him since 20 comics drove all the way up to Hudson to get their asses kicked by a 7-year-old in a comedy contest. I haven't seen something that rigged since Lance Armstrong won the Tour de France. Nolan, you're the Bernie Madoff of internet radio podcasts. JT is single-handedly sending your kids through college. Well, what are you going to do when he dies of coronary failure in 8 months? You're going to be in trouble. Fat Davey is here, everybody. Fat Davey. Guy I probably respect the most here. But I'm Middle Eastern, so you know I can't say no to roasting a Jew. I'll just say this. Dave, you're the only Jewish person I know that could have survived 3 Holocausts in a row. Sean Purvis is here, as I like to call him, Vince McMahon boobs. Sean actually has business cards that have a picture of a lion on it, which is appropriate since he's the biggest pussy I know.
Ooh.
Kyle Roos is here.
Give it up for me.
Yeah, Kyle is actually writing a book about his ex-girlfriend. Yeah, he's going to call it Mein Cunt.
Oh.
All right, enough of these guys. Let's move on to the manatee of the hour, JT.
Almighty One.
If you think I'm calling you that, you
have to call me that. That's part of the
Okay,
rule on my
all
show.
right. How do you roast a guy that calls himself the Almighty One? That's ridiculous. You should change your name to the Almighty Ton.
Somebody thought of that, actually.
The only thing almighty about you is your blood pressure. You inflatable Willie Nelson. You look like a roadie that ate the band.
Or that poor Korean family.
JT, when you go through a drive-thru at McDonald's, do you almighty size it? You giant coagulated bastard. How can you call yourself a stand-up comedian when you can barely stand up out of bed?
That's why they call me a sitcom.
Oh. Do you gamble, JT?
That's how I met my wife.
Because I'd be willing to bet that the last time you saw your penis was the last time the Chiefs won a game by 10 points.
That was personal.
That was against Carolina, too.
If only Javon Belcher had listened to this podcast sooner, he would have only killed himself. Your podcast is so bad and untalented that it could play quarterback for the Chiefs. By the way, do you have to order your shirts, your Chiefs shirts, in tent size? No? All right, Jesus fuck.
Yeah, from the Bass store.
But you seriously, you got some fucking balls to call yourself the Almighty Whitey. How many Django's did your ancestors own?
Django's?
That's relevant. It's completely relevant.
You're so
Fuck is
racist.
that? I've never heard that.
Jesus, you are so out of touch, JT.
Quentin Tarantino.
You're so racist and sexist that it makes you gay, since the only people you hang out with are white males. I love how you get all these semi-attractive women to become your slaves. You should call yourself Jabba the Gut. JT, I've actually seen the ridiculous shirts you make them wear. I've been touched by the Almighty One. Heavenly touch my ass. You've inappropriately touched more women than the Duke lacrosse team. I've actually listened to your show before, JT. I don't want to say it's bad, but more battered wives would rather listen to their husbands' explanations than this show. You're to comedy what the Kansas City Chiefs are to football right now, okay?
Wait until next year.
You should try farting into the microphones for 2 hours. Your ratings might go up. I actually tried downloading your podcast on my laptop, but I jumped out the window before it could finish. You know what? More people have actually heard Manti Te'o's girlfriend speak in public than your podcast. Oh my
Teo. Teo.
I've never seen
Real or
someone
fake
so happy to be so mediocre.
You just wait.
You are about as likable as a school shooting, JT. Oh my God. What are you drinking there? What is that?
Sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
Come on, it says
Jeez.
it right on the freaking side of it.
Oh, man.
I mean, I know Jewish people can't read. So
That's about as pointless as playing a game of Jenga with Michael J. Fox, okay? Just stick to the soda, all right? Jokes aside, though, JT, thanks for letting me come on your birthday on your show today and let me make fun of you. Must be doing something right, man, so happy birthday, all right, buddy?
All right,
All
hey,
right,
man. Yeah, I'm doing something right. I just jerked off with that hand, too.
Oh,
You-
thanks.
Holy shit.
All right, that was comedian Ali, probably the most skinniest, funniest person in this that's been on this show as of recently. Although I can't say much because I still think he's Justin Bieber's pubic hair. But now we got Kyle Roos,
Oh, jeez.
the bearded one,
The bearded one. Holy shit. How old did you turn at age?
as they would say in sign language, 44.
So there was 44 burning crosses on your cake.
Oh yeah,
I
they
wanted
all
to
got Dave Frank's name on them.
Oh, man, that's awesome. I wanted to fit it around the studio, so I didn't really prepare much. I want to start by saying this new studio is nice. It's a big upgrade. Just coincidentally, what's rent
Just
around
like my
here?
Happy Meal.
Yeah, what are you guys paying rent around here? A pint of Nicole Lauren's tears?
Oh, my God.
It was a long ride here. I am actually higher than your cholesterol right now. Your blood is thicker than John Holmes' wiener. JT, the almighty one, you always look like you just destroyed a Golden Corral buffet.
Yeah, that was good too.
Your disgusting presence alone screams radio, not TV. I'd rather watch little Nicole Lauren do stand-up.
Ooh, you pedophile bitch, you.
If you were any more into yourself, you'd be fingering your own asshole as we speak.
God, that still smells good.
Your podcast makes me want to buy a Zoom. The almighty one. You conceited prick. This coming from a conceited prick.
A small one at that.
True.
My condolences to your fallen chief. Apparently the last thing Javon Belcher heard before the gunshot was your show. This is the worst thing to happen to the internet since child pornography.
Oh.
I cracked myself up. You slow moving.
Yeah, I can see the crack moving up and down your body.
You're wearing horizontal stripes.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh
At
man.
least mine don't go the other way.
You look like the biggest golfer I've ever seen. I'd rather hear my alarm go off in the morning than listen to the show. I'm just kidding.
You get up in the morning? Damn.
Never.
Sucks to be you.
I don't get up in the morning. You slow-moving slug.
Yep.
Everything about you screams slug. Fat, slow-moving, and you're gonna die from salt. Every single step you take is for the American Heart Foundation. Is it true Dave Hines is gonna call into the show?
Yes, Dave Hines will be calling into the show.
You're probably gonna
That little AIDS-infested butt-fuck motherfucker.
even on a phone call, you can probably still smell his breath. The almighty demographic is whiter than the hairs on your chinny chin chin. This studio is huge. It can almost fit my entire ego in here. I'm sad Dave Frank left my little matzo ball. That guy doing a cannonball has cleared more public schools than E. coli. More public pools, not schools. Let's be frank, though, seriously. That guy's neck looks like a goddamn life jacket. His inner thighs have seen more friction than a rape during an earthquake.
You haven't seen my inner thighs yet.
Dude, you look like a born-again biker. There's more germs in your fat belly button than a Section 8 preschool. Your belly button smells like an outhouse at Auschwitz.
Damn, I couldn't figure out what that smell was. I thought it was you.
For real, though, dude, you're an inspiration to me to diet and exercise regularly. If you're white and almighty, there's the reason there's racism.
I'm almighty because
Oh
I'm
my God.
fatter than that supersized meal I had later.
Oh my
Earlier.
gosh. I actually did a comedy show for this radio station not too long ago. That was pretty awesome. I loved the butcher paper over the windows to keep in Nicole Lauren's tears. It was awesome. There was butcher paper. It was great. Nolan Ray. That man's awesome. That was such a great show to be on. I'm just happy to be here with you. Can I touch your belly and make a wish that this gets better? I had another joke, but I don't remember what
Damn,
it
there
was.
goes my dick.
It's so weird telling jokes into a microphone without people in front of you. It's awesome.
You got my millions and millions. Anyway.
How many listeners do you have on a regular basis?
Because all 10 of them are going to
Yeah, all
be really
10 of 'em.
upset.
I get, as he said, I get blacked out more than the Tampa Bay Buccaneer games.
I just want to know how many people to write apology notes to.
How much hate mail do you get?
None, actually.
That's bullshit.
Does the NAACP know of this radio show yet? Are they aware of this? I thought I had more jokes written. This isn't
Stop
fun.
using Cliff Notes.
I have to write notes because I forget things. I wanted to come prepared and have jokes written about the Holocaust.
Oh, such a Boy Scout.
Can't wait for Dave Hines to call in, though. That's the only guy I know
he
that
said
can,
he should be calling in around 10 o'clock.
only guy I know that can dissolve gum with his breath. If you listen to him for too long, you might get hearing aids.
Oh. Dave's actually going to call in at 10 because that's what time he gets off at CVS.
True story.
Yeah, right?
Not a joke.
Were we supposed to shamelessly plug something, or can we just sit here and slander people?
Well, we'll do that a little later.
Awesome.
I said we just keep going back and forth on them.
We got a call? Oh, well, we'll take this call then.
Let's talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a call. Caller, what's your name?
You know me, jackass. It's Avery.
Oh,
Your only
yes,
listener.
Avery, all the way from Vermont, where the sap runs thick.
Oh, yeah. So I heard there was going to be a roast, and I just had to get in on this little shindig.
You're on.
His boyfriend.
JT, throughout the year I've known you, I've kind of expected a little bit more from you. Honestly, I thought you would end up as, well, Nicolas Cage's manager. But no, you've blossomed into a young fat ass that you are. I mean, honestly, your hairdo looks like Mickey Rourke's face.
You should write for Dave Hines.
I totally should.
How do you get the name Avery? How did that happen?
My parents are crack addicts.
Your parents are crack addicts?
Yep.
You should start a singing group with a white guy and call it Avery and Ivory. That'd be awesome.
You are a funny man.
I'm really
But
not.
he is white.
How cold is it in Vermont?
It's negative 30 about right now.
That's colder than JT's heart.
Oh.
I was going to say it's colder than his vagina, but that works too.
He doesn't have a vagina.
Oh,
No, for
well,
a fact. I've walked in
that's
on
a
him peeing
disappointment.
before.
JT, I suspect that your underwear looks something like the San Andreas fault.
Because it gets a lot of friction,
You
right?
call yourself the Almighty One, but you're the reason I don't believe in God anymore.
I've heard that
Honestly,
joke
you make
before.
the same jokes over and over again, and you probably look like the size of a small whale. You are John Panetti.
John Panetti.
I should
Look him
Google
up.
that
He's
one.
a fat Italian man.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You are so fat that if we could bleed you dry, we could use your blood as French fry oil.